Hello, ogres, and welcome to Stand for the Fire Demon. I'm your director, Remington Hitchcock. This is the DM down below me. His name's Brandon Full.
Hello.
Hi, Brandon Full.
And then we also have Ethan as Xoasin, Bucky as Buckenwald, and Meaty as Ptyrl. He's AWOL right now.
He's hungry.
He's hungry.
I'm getting tea because I'm thirsty too.
He's an disembodied ghost.
Hungry and thirsty.
Ghost.
Zoinks! Sorry,
Like
Scoob.
Like Scoob.
Reggie,
Where is Ptyrl?
Bucky, shut up.
Why don't you, Remington Hitchcock?
Because
if
I'm
that even
cooler
is your
than
real
you.
name.
It is my real name.
Are you sure about that?
God-given. And by God, I mean my
Matthew
parents who
Lillard's the
created me.
Which is really your whole world.
It's true. What's up, Jay Dizzle? I love that that's your name.
Yo,
That's just
Jay
fun to
Dizzle.
say.
What's up, my guy? I know
This is
him.
Jay Dizzle, not Jay Bizzle.
I don't understand.
Me
Hey, Brandon, why don't
You
you do
wouldn't.
the thing?
With their de facto leader, Tægen Morlé, held in the dungeons of Racine and awaiting transport back to Wraithmore, our determined Vipers have taken a wild approach to saving him. One of the last things Tægen had said was to find his husband in Helens, the city where the Mages College is located, on the far-off continent of Afran. In one of the VIP rooms of a hotel in Racine was a painting. This painting appeared to show an animated scene of figures that our heroes determined were located in Helens at an inn known as the Smiling Sweetheart. Unfortunately, after using the wild, deep magic of Napotatu to utilize the painting as a gateway for a teleportation spell, it was discovered that the painting was in fact a pocket dimension. The Vipers met our Katorkin, a beholder obsessed with painting and going mad from being held prisoner. The mage Xoasin used a banishment spell to send the beholder back to the material plane. With final words of guidance, they all found another painting of a belfry to leap through. Trusting the words of the aberrant and crazy beholder Arcatorkin, we see where our heroes have now ended up. You guys are all dead, so we can go ahead and just end D&D now. You
Okay.
guys leapt into a sphere of annihilation in the painting. So, thanks for watching, everybody.
Alright. Bye, guys.
Like
Goodbye, everybody.
Like champagne corks, there are 4 sharp popping noises as each of you teleports standing into the room. I'm going to say your name for each of you. You can give a short description of yourself. I thought we were going to do big descriptions, but I guess we just did those recently. So just give a little short description of yourself, a little peek. And first through is Xoasin popping into this room.
Hey, who is it?
You.
Okay. So I pop in from a pocket dimension.
Yeah, you are in a room in a belfry. You're in a...
Alright, an Eladrin elf with darkish and pops into view wearing black or midnight blue robes, silver runes stitched in. Underneath, I'm wearing studded leather armor. My legs, okay, really high quality shirt. Got white hair down to the shoulders, typically pulled back into a bun or a young elf by Eladrin elf standards, be 150 or so. Got the rustic, grizzled appearance of a war veteran and to match. I look around and light a cigarette, a rolled cigarette, wait for my companion.
And when you light your cigarette, you light it with one of your extra arms that you have out of your back as well.
Yes, I do have those extra appended 2 silver magic arms that are mounted on my torso, just a half a foot down from my regular arm.
Oh yeah, I forgot you're more Goro than Spider.
Yeah.
Okay, and next through popping into the room is Buckenwald.
Hi, I'm
dwarf.
Buckenwald.
The vampire. The
Yes.
sex symbol of Fingray?
Delgorum.
Of Delgorum?
Delgorum, hell
Yeah,
yeah.
maybe Delgorum.
I'm gonna look over and I'm gonna go. You don't have to say your name every time you come into a fucking room, Bucky.
That wasn't me. That was the
We've had this
disembodied
talk.
voice of some weird nerd that we always hear.
Man, it sounds awful.
He's always narrating our actions. Why couldn't it have been Morgan Freeman
I don't know.
or Leonardo DiCaprio or literally
Sidebar.
anyone else?
Sidebar, my
Leonardo
juice tastes
DiCaprio
like
as a
soap.
narrator.
I'm
Will it
sorry,
make me
Brandon.
sick?
I hate you.
Same. So anyway,
Describe yourself in as much or as little words as you want to.
I'm a dwarf.
All right. Next we
I think they were talking about your
No.
character, not in real life.
Oh god damn, that
Well,
got me.
he gave me the option. I should have just said dwarf.
Nah, the
Dwarf.
dwarf was better. All right, do your thing.
Okay. I'm a
West
smaller.
Philadelphia. Oh, sorry.
I'm a smaller stat. What time is it? Like outside? Is it daytime, nighttime?
7:20. Oh.
I know
no.
that. I meant in game.
No, there is moonlight
Okay.
peeking into the room from the ceiling.
Okay.
It is nighttime. Middle of the night.
I. So. I take a look at the moon, and glistening in the moonlight is the steel plate armor that has been. I think it was the armor that was issued to me, right?
No, you're wearing armor that you made from a Bulette
Oh
that you
yeah, the
killed.
Bulette skin. I keep forgetting about that. Anyway, I'm in homemade armor made out of the skin of a Bulette. Well, my eyes give off a red glow in the moonlight because I'm a vampire. After a night of celebrating and being drunk, I accidentally grabbed a vial of blood that was given to me by a vampire queen. What was she? She was like the
She was a vampire council member.
okay. Yeah, she was the council member of a city, but I don't know if she was like a vampire queen herself. or
Oh yeah,
whatever.
well that's what. There was another person that was turned into a vampire, Triton,
Yeah.
of Triton's trolls, and yes, he called her the vampire queen.
Okay.
So she is the
Vampire queen
vampire's
lady for
leader of
Okay.
something.
Okay. So she gave me a vial of blood, and I drunkenly drank it one night, and then
that's not
woke
all
up.
she gave you.
she gave me food.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then
That's what I was referring to.
I'm wearing currently a long sword at my hip, but that is about to change very soon. I hope. But yeah, just vampire dwarf, Ken blacksmith, and other things.
True.
I
you
didn't
pop into
prepare.
Existence, and you describe yourself perfectly for having not prepared at all.
Yes.
Bammo! And then third through is Ptyrl, the Birdman, the Aarakocra monk.
Looks like a bird.
What kind of bird? Like an African gray parrot?
I don't know how to describe it. Can you pop up the picture, Rem?
Or like
Kind of
a
modeled
hawk?
black and white with some brownish accents. Wings are pitch.
Fun fact: of all the things that I that I have remembered to do with our stream, I haven't actually updated like our pictures for when our cameras are off.
Awesome.
Yeah,
Great.
I'm really good at things, guys.
You're great.
It's all good. We'll get there.
But he's always got the cloak wrapped tight around him for the most part.
So, with the cloak tight around you, are you attempting to hide the fact that you're an Aarakocra?
No, because the wings would give it away.
Okay, so the cloak is tight around you just more as a protective thing?
What
Yeah.
kind of gloves do you have on? Those would be conspicuous.
They are the hand wraps of the storm giants. They're not really gloves.
Yeah.
They're They're like what the hell are they called? Hand wraps. I forget what they're called.
Boxing hand wraps or fighting hand wraps?
I mean, that's
Yeah,
what
pretty
I
much.
called them. They're hand wraps.
Yeah,
of the storm giant.
essentially, yeah. But there's actually a technical name for it. But yeah,
Smand wraps.
Hand wraps of the storm giant, because that's what their name is in game.
hand
Yeah.
wraps.
but there's actually no. I mean, there's actually a technical name.
I
for
know
the
what you're
hand wrap.
saying, but that's not what they're called.
I know.
They're hand wraps.
They're hand wraps of the storm giant.
And
So
then
they
thought
crackle.
through
They crackle with energy.
You crackle
Popping
with
in.
energy.
after
Your face
crackling
crackles
with
with
energy,
energy.
is a little rat
And or a
boy.
wrist wrap.
Little rat folk. He's got a top hat on and some goggles, a little vest.
And he crackles with energy.
A
He crackles with all kinds
He
of
comes in
energy.
riding on a spherical orb that has several legs, mechanical orb that is known as Spidey. You did generate a picture of Spidey, didn't you?
I did.
Yeah. But we need one of Hi Mama Fox. We need one for 3 mil. And I don't know if because I'd like to put
Probably
3 mil.
not.
I thought we had a tri-drone picture
It,
already.
not
We-
that's
Not that we can use.
yeah, not that we can use legally.
Oh,
Like, can we do that?
Can we do what?
No, you don't have the chat up. Never mind. So
I mean,
it doesn't matter.
I-
I just did a mon image of the tri-drones.
Well, no,
I
because
didn't know if we
that's
can do that technically on the
no,
chat. No.
no, we can't actually use that for the intro.
Get out of here. Can we claim that we invented Dungeons and Dragons?
We
Yes.
can
Yes.
claim it. Whether or not that'll
Yeah.
hold up in court is a
Wait, what?
different story.
What's the guy's name? Gygax?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you
Yeah.
Brandon Gygax?
What's the guy's name?
I knew it. I just couldn't think of
So,
it right off
yeah,
the top of my
Skiel-
head, Brandon.
Skiel
Man.
comes from Brandon's head. I'm currently playing an NPC, so whatever Skiel looks like is whatever you want him to look like, by and large.
He looks like a fancy little rat folk boy. Stands. He's. He stands like what did I put? Like 2.5, 3 feet tall.
Yeah, something like that.
He's a little rat folk boy, but he's very fancy. He's wearing a vest and a suit jacket. He's this little steampunk rat folk.
He's a
what he looks
punk.
he's very
like. He's a
sussy.
steampunk.
That wasn't me that time.
Yeah.
I've heard it said, get that fong out yo boosie, playa.
Let's.
I'm done now.
Player.
We're playing D&D, guys.
Leia.
I actually think that's the worst sound clip that we have.
Yeah,
I
probably.
think it is.
It
I
is.
feel like we should
It's
delete
just-
it.
Yeah, it's kind of it's.
Won't hurt my
it's-
feelings. Except you'll hurt my feelings.
That just. What?
You're being such a bussy.
Boosie.
So, Brandon,
Bussy.
If you
Alright,
replace
so
it, you better
yes.
replace it with a Bussy sound clip.
What the fuck?
All right. Where's my fucking description?
I don't know.
Okay, so you guys, shush. You guys are in the top room of a belfry. The room is 30 feet by 30 feet. The ceiling tapers up to a single bell suspended 15 feet above you. So the bottom of the bell is 15 feet above you, and then the actual top of the bell is beyond that. Up in like a singular tower made to hold this bell to ring. The moonlight is diffused through slatted windows surrounding the bell, lighting the room slightly above silhouette shaped. So anybody who has dark vision can see fine. Anybody who does not have dark vision, you're seeing basically silhouettes. This
I
is a
think we
very-
all have dark vision now, don't we?
Does little rat folk have it?
I don't think Buckenwald has it.
No, he's got it. He's a dwarf.
Oh wait, he does now that he's a vampire.
No, dwarves have it all the time. I thought.
They
I
do.
roll a
Not dark
perception. I
vision?
want to
Yeah.
see if there are bats
Tyrl's the
in this
only person who
belfry.
doesn't have dark vision.
Naturally.
Naturally,
Because
but
he's
I do have it.
Bird.
Yeah, he has it now.
You triggered
Are there
my
bats?
flight or fight response, and I'm a flightless
Roll
bird.
a Why do I never have? I've got like 8 tabs open right now.
Be rolling,
not the ones that you
rolling,
need.
rolling what?
Guys, being a dungeon master is
7 of which are porn.
That
I've
tracks.
got to keep myself
Entertained while you're trying to
gotta keep
entertain.
myself entertained because you guys are fucking boring. This game is boring.
Yeah.
Not.
No.
No.
I got
yes,
a
roll
9 total
and what were you rolling?
perception.
A perception. You cannot see anything up there. You can see a lot of kind of shapes up there in the darkness, but it is very dark. Like the moonlight is shining in. You can see, and it's kind of being diffused on the bell itself. You can see that the bell is very tarnished and old. You
I
see
don't know
what
if I have
happened.
any plusages because I can't see any tokens, so I can't access my character sheet
Any plusages.
to
Hold on,
perception.
Let me drag you on there,
You
baby.
can through D&D Beyond.
Oh yeah, you're right. I could.
Get on there, sweetheart. There you go.
I don't
plus
like
4.
that.
That's a
What?
that's a 21 to perceive.
21 to perceive. Okay, so you see a couple things up there. The bell is covered in cobwebs. It's obviously very, very, very old and has not been touched in a very long time.
Like
you
me.
You forever alone. You have to kind of climb up. So I would just describe the general look of this room now. There's one exit from this room besides up where the slats are, where the bell is. There's a very clear trapdoor in the floor of this room. You can tell that you're on the very top of this tower. There is no exit from this trapdoor that you can see. There's not like a handle or anything. It looks like it probably locks from the outside. There's a singular straw bed in this room as well, and like some papers and shit piled in the corner too. All of that is covered in dust as well. Up where the bell is, you kind of stand up a little bit after making sure that there's nothing crazy in the straw bed right off the bat. You kind of stand up on that to look up into the belfry a little bit, and as soon as you do, once you get to a certain point, your hand kind of gets close to the bell and you notice something. So roll another perception actually for this.
Yeah, still can't see tokens.
Yeah, I know. It won't let me. I drug you
That time
on
I did
there,
a little
but
better. I got a 14
I got a-
plus 6, 32.
I got a 22.
okay, there's like a webbing of very thin wire once you get up to a certain point before you get to the bottom of the bell. But once you pass the roof up into like where the bell is kept, there's wire with vials suspended like a trap.
Oh,
You notice.
that's not good.
And there's probably like 10 vials suspended in like a webbing of destruction.
Hey guys, this belfry is trapped. There's a wire holding up some vials here. This doesn't look good.
Yeah, that doesn't look good. This since I'm a rogue, I check and see if this is a trap, or would I just only have the option to disable trap if I think it's a trap?
Yeah, you can I'll say you can use your whatever you just got for your last perception and use that as your roll if you want. It sounded like it wasn't bad.
Yeah, it was a 14 plus 6. If I use insight, that's another 6. Still a 6, so it'd be 20 of the 6. Or I can use perception, that's a 6.
Okay, so a dirty 20.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll say that 20 is just dirty enough to get it.
Dirty.
You see that yes, it is made to be a trap. It's made to like if
Okay.
something touches one of these wires, the whole thing, not the bell, but the whole like webbing of vials will drop at once. Will trigger to all.
Guys, this is a trap. You didn't know.
I know.
That's a trap.
I was just making sure. We're all on the same page.
And I have a picture I can show you of the room. As soon as I can figure out how to. As soon as I can figure out. I'm just talking to myself. That's the problem with getting older. Is you find yourself. At least I do. I find myself talking like, I just gotta get this picture done. And then,
No, that's. I do it too.
Just gotta. Be
I think you're just crazy.
I'm just a crazy old man.
I'm just a crazy boy.
Someday I'll kill Bucky.
Right?
That escalated.
He drives himself crazy.
Right.
Oh, wait a second.
I don't want to
Do you have
die.
a map now? There's no map of the floor. Do you have a floor map or?
No,
No.
we do not have a floor map.
No, there's not a floor map because this is a puzzle room, and I didn't make a map because there'd be no
Oh.
reason to.
Gotcha.
No.
So are there any exits? Where are the exits?
Yes,
Exit
trapdoor
nose.
that's in the floor that has no handle because
Yes,
it probably
that's
locks from the outside.
the only exit you have seen.
Wait. A trap door on the other side of this wire?
No, it's on the floor.
In the floor, like down.
It's on the floor.
In
So does
almost
the
the
string
center.
go over the trap door? Or the wire go over the trap door?
Give me 1 second here because I have a little picture that I drew in.
Has it got
Pretty-
stick figures too?
It's pretty bad. No, there's no stick figures.
Sausage
but
people?
There's no people. I actually tried to draw people and it didn't work out. So. Let me make sure it saves. I typed in Belpry instead of Belfry.
Belpry. Yeah.
On the Belfry.
Belpry's a place around here. Okay, now show 2 clues. 2 players.
Is
Do you
it-
guys
was it-
see this awful
what-
picture?
Wow.
Not yet.
Belpry.
Oh, nice.
Old
That looks like a
Belfry.
nut sack. That looks like a nut sack.
Womp
Everything's a dildo if
Straight
you're
up.
brave enough.
Using the
Yeah.
entire building.
All right, so what you
Oh,
guys
yeah.
are looking at is not a nutsack; it's a bell.
Bell.
It's a bell up top, party down bottom. The things to the left and the right are the slats that are allowing the light in, the moonlight in, that's reflecting kind of off of the bell a little bit. From what you can see as you get up higher, those can be adjusted a little bit to let in snow, and you can feel it's very, very cold here as well. You guys are very, very cold where you are, and there's a little
I'm
bit of snow
not
on the
because
ground.
I'm dead.
Is it
Well, yeah,
Herdenvar?
the dead guy feels nothing. You're in Herdenvar.
That's my realm. Which
Yeah.
might actually exist in this world. We haven't fully decided yet.
Okay.
Buckenwald,
Yo.
are you able to Anorzud light?
That would burn my skin.
Would it? Is it UV light?
It will.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's-
It hurts
it'll-
vampires.
Yeah, it's
It's radiant.
I
it's
know
radiant
because I've
damage.
hurt vampires with it and myself.
Go away for a while or something?
But then we can't do it.
It only works if I do it.
yeah, it's attuned.
Like, how bad does it hurt? Like, could you do it and just?
I think the last time we had this discussion, it was
a minor
instant
annoyance or
vaporization from being in the
death.
center of it.
It
Yeah.
like melted his face immediately, I think, is what happened when he first busted it out.
Yeah.
Nice.
When I first busted.
Yeah.
Bussin'.
Bussin'.
I'm
Shut
going to cast Fireball.
At Bucky.
What?
Why?
I'm kidding.
Actually,
Don't
no,
actually do
I'm
that.
kidding. I'm looking to see what we can do. Do we see any? I'm going to examine the room. Is
Okay,
there
yeah. If you want to
anything
take any sort
on
of
the
rolls,
walls or?
okay, so again, you've got the pile of straw where like the bed was, or it looks
Okay.
like as you kind of have sort of walked around the room, You notice that this was probably used as a bed, and it's a larger size bed. So either, we'll say it's probably the equivalent of like a king size straw bed. So multiple humanoid medium creatures could sleep here. You start to get the feeling maybe this was built as like a prison of some kind, with it locking from the outside. You find there's some papers with some writings in them that you could investigate as well. The floor looks weird.
Yeah, we'll do that. I want to see if take a look at these papers. I will check my pack and see if I've got some here. I have a lamp. I do have a lamp. Nice. Your adventuring, your lamp, utility, exploration, 0.5 pounds. Or no, that's 1 pound. I will light this lamp so that I can look at these over by the straw bed. I'll call over the gang. I'll be like, gang.
Come on, Scooby.
To the mystery machine.
Gang.
I come.
Gang. Did you just say gang?
No, I said I
Yeah, you
come.
did.
No, not you.
Oh.
Gross.
Yeah.
I hate
Everywhere.
all of you.
Yeah, me too.
Hey, Rem, did you?
Because you
I
said
come as a
that.
thing.
That's a visit
I
to the
just said
hospital.
that I come, as in I follow. It's not my fault that everybody is a fucking pervert here.
Well,
I'm not an introvert or an extrovert. I'm a pervert.
like I said, that's a visit to the hospital.
Thank you, Bucky. I'm so glad that you could just be every fucking bullshit t-shirt ever.
I can't wait to have the bullshit T-shirt with your face on.
Me either. Anyway, what's
Hey,
happening? I don't
Rem.
even fucking remember now.
I was gonna ask you if my weapon is available to use in the game yet.
It is not. I had a
Damn,
lot of fucking other
okay.
things to do today.
Fair.
You can just roll a +3 plus your stuffs.
Yeah.
Fair.
If you need to fight anything, but how are you going to fight your way out
Also-
of this one?
Bum, bum, bum.
I
I'm
hit the wall.
Yeah, that'd be a bad
Gonna look
idea.
and see if these papers have any writing that I recognize on.
Okay, do you know the
Have the
Muffin Man?
time to listen to him whine.
About nothing and everything all at once.
1 second. They have their own language, really? That's fucking stupid. Okay,
Sometimes I get
yeah, so it is in a
myself
language that you
crazy.
don't recognize. It's a very weird looking language, something you've never seen before. Oh, wait, no.
I'm gonna
You may have seen it
call
before.
over the gang. I know Common, Elvish, and Thieves' King.
Okay, no, you...
Hold on, let me
Yeah.
see if Comprehend Languages works with writing.
I think it does.
Nope, it's just spoken. Oh wait, you also understand any written language that you see. I must be touching the surface on which the words are written. Takes about 1 minute to read 1 page of text. Doesn't decode secret messages in a text or a glyph, such as an arcane. Yeah, I'll cast that. I'm going to swirl my hand in like a half circle. It'll be trailing like a sparkler type light.
Okay,
just
except
gonna
as you
put it
go
up
to
my
do that, nothing,
Oh.
there's no trail. Nothing happens. And you realize
Ah,
after a few moments, like, oh shit, there's an anti-magic aura in this room that is keeping me, that is emanating from the other side of this trapdoor very strongly, probably directly on the other side of this door, that is dampening any magic in this room. Like, to the point that it's a very strong anti-magic aura.
I'm gonna throw the papers down on the ground and get up and walk away.
Threw it on the ground.
If anybody picks up the papers and recognizes it is undercommon,
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and go check it out.
Yeah, I know Undercommon.
Yeah, also
I
Bucky
do.
knows Undercommon.
I do not, because I'm a bird. I know upper common.
Is that a thing?
I know Cloud Common.
No. It's
I
not
don't
a
think
thing.
Skiel actually
Seed
knows
common.
it,
I don't remember if I chose his language.
but you did.
I chose something that nobody else spoke, I think.
Yes.
So it would make sense. Okay. Yes. So Bucky,
Yes.
this is written in deep speech.
Deep speech.
Or no, undercommon.
Okay, I know how to talk in deep speech. Let's
it
go.
says undercommon and deep speech. So we'll say
Whoa.
undercommon for the sake of ease.
Under deep common speech.
This is mostly sketch drawings, charcoal drawings of anatomical figures of like birds and deer and stuff, like livestock.
I found a
under-
name.
You
I found a
found-
name. It's Charles Darwin.
You found undercommon porn.
Some turtles. There's some turtles in there too, and also the ravings of some sort of crazy person who is talking about different body parts and different organs of these creatures and like how to dissect them. It's basically like the ramblings of a madman who is drawing intricate pictures of animals and how to dissect them.
Okay.
That would be me. I will be back in a bit.
All right.
I'm just gonna kind of turn off my camera and stuff.
Yeah, turn it off.
All right. Yeah.
I'm going to check the bedding. I'm going to search it.
Okay.
What do we want me to roll a
Roll me a perception. Or no, an investigation.
investigation? Plus 9. Woo, my investigation's high. 19. Oh.
You do. You find within the bedding, there's like a box of art supplies squirreled away. And this is like, when I say it's not really a box, it's like a strip of leather that looks like they had created their own artist tools and like had bound this strip of leather and put brushes and charcoal inside of it. You find that hidden. That's probably what was used for the papers that you found nearby. And
I'll
you
take
also
that.
find a
That's
hand
convenient.
mirror about this big.
Okay. I'll take that as well. I'll just
Wait,
hold the hand mirror and I'll put the art supplies in my pack. But
Okay.
before Xoasin picks up the hand mirror, I snatch it, pick it up. This mirror doesn't even
fuck
fucking
you!
work.
No, you're not snatching shit.
This mirror's
Oh
broken.
no, yeah.
This mirror's broken. I then throw it against the wall.
No, you're not throwing it.
7 years of bad luck,
I'll-
motherfuckers.
I'm gonna see if I can grab him around the neck with both of my Oro arms and then grab my mirror back.
Yeah,
I
you
bite
kill him.
his arm
You're so strong
and
you
turn
put
him
him in
into a
half.
vampire.
It's like Mortal Kombat.
Mortal Kombat! Shit. No, I'm just gonna... Please don't throw my mirror. Are you gonna really throw my mirror?
No,
Okay, thank you. Can I have my mirror back? Please?
no.
Pretty please?
I hand it out to him and say no.
Alright. I'm gonna look down at the mirror. Is it really, does it work?
Yeah, it works. It's
Okay.
dusty.
It's just that he's a stinking vampire, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, give me 1 second while you figure something out here, or while you figure out a question.
Yeah. What do you want to do here, guys? What are you thinking?
What are we waiting for?
How are we getting out of here? Can we just trip the trap?
I was just thinking about opening a window and climbing out.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea. I mean, I'm down. Got a little ghost. Ghost.
Oh no. I'm scared
Oh,
now.
cool. I didn't realize that I was.
I don't know if
muted
there are
on stream.
windows
Sorry
down
about
here,
that,
though. I
guys.
think the only windows are up in the bell. that the case?
I don't know. Refresh me real quick on like what all we know, because I was
We're in a belfry.
working on something.
The belfry is like a
I know what a belfry is. Shut
60,
up.
70 foot room, and then there's a smaller shaft right in the middle that has a bell holding it, and there are slats on either side that are letting moonlight in. And then below it is a wire suspended across a trapdoor that doesn't have a handle, and there are vials hanging above, attached to the wire in a trap form, like set up.
So there are vials hanging.
Yes, and we found some ramblings of a madman in this straw bed that was here, and the ramblings basically just showed how to dissect field animals. I also found art supplies and a mirror.
Okay.
There is moonlight streaming in.
I'm gonna pull up my character sheet here. See if I have any fun little
I'm thinking
bits and
maybe the
bobbles that I
moonlight
can
has something to
use.
do with this.
Think what?
I'm thinking maybe the moonlight has something to do with this.
It could. Do
Maybe
you,
if we could reflect the moonlight with this mirror or something.
do you have a mirror? Okay.
Yes, I have it right here.
All right, cool. I've got some.
I'll hand you the mirror.
Okay.
But that's my guess. I'm guessing that we might need to use the mirror in some fashion. Buckenwald had an interesting question. Are there windows on this level?
The only windows would be up around the same area where the bell is.
Okay.
Where the slats are.
Where the
That's where the
slot are?
light is that are coming through. The light is that is coming
Do
through.
we have that animated rope still?
Yeah, I mean, you pretty much took everything from Tægen, right?
The only problem is does the anti-magic field cancel out the magic rope? Skiel says in hand motion.
Probably.
I tug on Buckenwald.
I'm still gonna try it. Yeah, I mean, fuck it.
Yes.
Can you get out the
Skiel?
animated rope? Buckenwald?
Huh?
Can you pull out the
Can you get
animated
out the
rope?
animated rope?
Yes. I pull out the animated rope.
Okay.
You try and
It's
wrap
as-
it around the belfry bell.
It's as limp as a noodle. It's just a rope. The force, it gives a little
All right.
wiggle for just a second as it tries to fight through it, but no, it can't.
Okay, so
all right.
roll me through how the how everything's set up again, Brandon.
All right, so here's what you guys are looking at.
Okay.
You're in a room. It is 30
I just
by,
told him this.
Yeah, I know. Just go again.
It's
I'm
30
looking
by
at the
30.
picture too.
Okay, it's 30 by 30. Up, the ceiling is sloped and then goes up another 15 feet where there's a bell suspended.
Mm-hmm.
Right below the bell is like a webbing of thin wire and vials. That is some sort of trap. That if the trap is set off in whatever way the trap is set off, will drop these vials directly down.
Do the vials go across the entirety of?
No, the vials go around about the middle 2/3 of the room.
Okay, so the edges are fine.
How many vials are we talking? Are we talking like 20 or like 5? Or like 100?
No, like 10, around there somewhere.
Just 10 vials?
Somewhere around there, yeah, 10 to 12. No more than 15.
I'm going to pull my rope out of my bag.
While he's doing that,
And-
can I reflect? Like, is the light coming in enough that I can use the mirror that he just gave me to reflect light?
Mhm.
Okay.
You have to like get to a certain spot, but yeah, you can catch it a little bit.
Okay, I'm gonna.
You could probably. Sorry, go ahead.
I'm gonna try and shine the light at one of the vials.
Okay. I don't think you would need to roll for that. You can catch it. The way the slats are set up with the bell right now, there's not enough light directed downwards that you can catch and direct like a beam of light. But you can move the light enough to kind of diffuse it out like you would a flashlight, like a big flashlight. And what you can see of the vials, it looks like clear blue water. That's what you see reflecting through the light.
So
I'm gonna go ahead and take this rope python thing and toss it up.
So we don't see any kind of, or I don't see any kind of like different coloring. They all seem to kind of have that.
They all look to be the exact same liquid. Whatever they are, it's all the same thing in every vial.
I'm gonna roll a knowledge to see if, or just to kind of recall, like, other than water, what would be like clear things, just using my like artificer knowledge.
Eels and his little rat brain are gonna bust this one, guys.
He's an artificer. He has literal rats inside of his head running to fuel that little artificer rat brain.
Wait.
I guess it would be.
Is like insane.
Yeah, I guess it would just be an intelligence check, right?
Yeah, I'll give you
We don't know that.
because
We treat him like he's an idiot.
You guys have barely talked to him, really.
Yeah, he's just a little rat dude. Like, fuck him.
Fuck him.
Fuck him. Where did we put?
I mean, I might hold him down and fuck him. You never know.
Oh God, Spidey, help me. Where did you?
Spidey, help me.
Oh, we're good. I just put me on the map just so I could like roll.
Oh, okay.
I did it. So ability check. It's gonna have advantage. And a 17. 18, sorry.
Okay, so there's some liquids, there's different acids that can kind of look like this. Different vinegars maybe you've seen, but you're like 95% sure that this is holy water. This is like the pure blue look of holy water.
I'm 95% sure it's holy water.
Yeah, you're mostly sure it has that look. Unless it's something you've never seen before, this is holy water.
Okay. So I will convey that. I'm gonna try and like do this as much in like hand gestures as I can.
Okay.
So
I'm going to translate.
So I point up to the
Ptyrl.
thing, or to the vials.
The vials.
What's he trying to say? The vials?
I thought you were supposed to be
Oh,
helping
come on,
there.
The vials are up there. Xoasin can understand. I don't know what's
Those are
going
up
on.
there.
They're there.
God damn it, I wasn't.
They're
Do it
holy
again,
water.
buddy. Do it again. Do it again. I'll look this time. I know the striking viper's hands.
Yeah, apparently
vials
Bucky doesn't.
Yeah.
are spread out up there, and they're made out of water. Water is waving holiness. Holy water. Yeah.
Here we go.
They're full of holy water. Oh, thanks, buddy.
And
Man, he's such a useful pet.
I point at Buckenwald and I go.
That was a weird dance move.
I don't think he was dancing, Buckenwald.
Well, fuck.
Well, now he is.
He deserves a treat. Do you have a treat on you or anything?
No.
Can we get this little guy a treat? This little bugger.
I pull out a bead of nourishment.
Oh, he gives himself treats. Holy shit, best pet ever. I love
What the
this
fuck
guy.
is going
You
on?
and me. You and me forever.
Forever, ever?
All right, so forever. So after that bit of knowledge, I'm gonna have thrown my Titan rope thing, and I'm gonna try and like loop it around the top of the bell, around whatever's holding the bell up. I'm gonna attempt to do that.
You would have to. Are you trying to set off the trap or not set off the trap, or do you just not care if you set it off?
No, I don't. I don't want to set off the. I thought there were only 10 vials, like little tiny vials. I should be able to avoid those.
Also,
but I mean, they're like it's like spider webbed with wire, and then the vials are like intertwined within the webbing. That's what this trap is. So you can.
So they they make like a canopy above us.
Basically, yes. Like
the
it's
only
not-
person that it'll hurt is Buckenwald. Everybody else will be fine.
Hold on. Then that. Sorry, that I had a different view of how these vials were hung. Could we just break them one by one then? I mean, you could avoid something like that.
I mean, it's not going to rain over the entire room. If you were to set off this trap and he were to like stand in the corner of the room or like against the wall, he could dodge it. I mean, it wouldn't get like a little splash puddle on him, but nothing that's going to hurt him.
He could also just get inside the bag of holding and be fine.
With my knowledge of traps, what's the wire that's going to set this off? Is it the one that's like low and close to the trap door that goes over it?
It looks.
Or is there a wire there? Or
roll me another. What would that be for your knowledge of traps? Just your intelligence, I guess.
It's
insight.
It's it's
insight. Yeah,
it's intelligence plus his thing, I believe. His proficiency because he's.
I got a 14 again.
It says it in your fucking
plus my
sheet.
intelligence is 4 plus
your
whatever. So I got at least an 18. If I use my insight, I get a 6, which is dirty 20 again. I rolled the exact same thing, but let me look.
Okay.
These can't attack expertise. Hold on. Where does it say it in my character sheet?
It should just be under. I'm looking too.
This was just a general knowledge check, really, about traps.
Okay, yeah. Well, I got an 18, I guess, with just my intelligence.
Okay. Well, that would be good. I think you'd add in your proficiency bonus as well to that.
Mm-hmm.
But an 18 is going to be good enough regardless. But for next time, we'll add in your proficiency bonus as well. Okay, so the trap is clearly set high enough that it is made to be set off if something goes to fuck with the bell. It's not made like if the trap door goes off, it's made to protect the bell. Bucky, while this is going on, you are looking through this paperwork, we'll say, just a little bit more. And there's a phrase you see coming up over and over. And it's kind of beautiful, actually, for being in Undercommon.
But sir, I've all the cream I need.
Yeah. You love it for some reason.
Yeah.
It says this. It says, in the night's tender touch, the silence unravels. The heart that hides the key shall bring forth the forgotten bell's song.
A riddle of sorts.
My God. Some sort of sexy riddle.
Of sexiness.
Some sort of... First thing I do is take off my regular pants and put on my riddle thong.
Well,
how high?
I've heard it said, get
above?
that thong out your boosie, playa.
Oh God. How high is the what?
Yeah, the wire canopy. How high is that above us?
Okay, so the walls themselves around you guys are about 10 feet high. And then from there it slopes upwards another like 3 feet and then goes up 15. So the canopy itself would be roughly 20 feet above you.
Okay.
And then the bell
What
would be another
is-
10 feet above that.
What is the... What is the closest slat window? Is it within my face step? Is it like, if I face step up 25 feet, will I be in a position where I could grab one of the bottom window frames to hold myself, or the bottom of the bell, or no, the bell's 10 feet up.
You
I'm not 10
could,
feet tall.
if you had a way to like stand up, you could probably reach your hand through. I would have you roll like a sleight of hand to reach your hand through the canopy, and then you could adjust the slats. There's like a little thing that you can use to adjust the slats. You know what I mean? Like a handle that comes out, and you can like.
But they're 15 feet above us, right? Or no, the canopy's 20 feet above us, right?
Yeah. No.
And then 15 feet above the canopy is the bell.
The bell is 10 feet above the canopy. The canopy
Okay.
is 20 feet above you, and then the
Okay.
bell is another 10 feet above that.
Okay. I'm trying to figure out how we get up there, guys. These walls are made of stone?
Yes. The walls are made of stone. The floor
Buckenwald.
is made of wood.
Buckenwald, how many times do you need to strike a python to drive it through, to anchor yourself into the stone wall?
I'm gonna go examine the wall.
Okay.
What, do I need to roll something?
No, you're a dwarf, you know.
Okay.
It would take... The question was, how long would it take to drive?
How many
Strike.
how many swings?
Oh,
Wait. I know, correct?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna pull out a hammer and just do it.
You do it in one strong swing.
And then just walk
Where's Mom?
away. Not
Mommy
say
in
a
the
word,
bathroom?
just do it and leave. Go back to where I was standing. And Xoasin's muted. Oh no.
What's your AC, Bucky?
My AC,
I'm
Tægen's
still
AC is
here.
17.
How many did it take?
1. He did it in 1 because he's so strong.
Nice.
I have an AC of 22.
22?
That's
yeah.
what's up.
That's ridiculous. Aw.
But if
Okay.
it's a spell, I have a spell DC of 13.
You feel something bounce harmlessly off of your armor. And you look down, and it's
Nice.
the python that you had put in the wall, fired back at you like an arrow, and just boom. A lesser dwarf would have been pierced by that and killed and sent to dwarf.
What happened there? What was that about?
What happened there, Mr. Dungeon Master, sir?
The magic keeps you, whatever magic is keeping this jail cell, which is becoming more and more clear what this is, will not allow you to put things into the wall, like pythons.
Okay.
It
This
will
is some
fire them
sort
back
of-
at you.
It's some sort of magical ward around the room.
All
They
right.
put us in a room. A rubber room. Looks at Skiel. A rubber room with rats. Crazy. I was
Rats.
crazy once.
So I am currently working on my next idea. Do you guys have any ideas?
With
Can
the,
you wait? You're a wizard guy. Can you figure out what sort of magic is holding us in here?
I'm gonna
Yes, I know. It's an anti-magic field.
tell Spidey, because Spidey
Okay.
has I have him set up as like a turret steel defender, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a transformer.
I'm gonna try. Kinda. I'm gonna
Hate
work.
it.
Well, I'm gonna work on just making him like what is it? The turret is what it's called, where it just fires stuff at range. I'm gonna work on doing that.
Here's my question.
And then if I succeed on that before Ethan comes up with his next idea, because it only takes a round.
Yeah.
Okay. Then I'll spend 6 seconds doing that, and I will see if I can take a shot at the bell.
Okay.
Well, but the turret, Spidey is magical, right? Is Spidey even working right now?
It's
Spidey.
Not magic. It's science.
Whatever drives, there's some sort of magic inside Spidey for sure. It's not just like a hard drive and a fucking CPU inside there. But whatever it is that drives Spidey works through whatever this anti-magic aura is.
Hell yeah.
And that's not like DM hand waving. There's like a reason for that. It is a bit peculiar that a magical, presumably thing, still works in a strong anti-magic aura.
Brandon, are there windows up by the bell?
Oh yeah, that's where the slats. That's where the slats are.
Okay, I'm going to spider climb up to the windows and see if I can possibly get to one of the windows without setting anything off.
Okay, so you'll need to roll for that.
Okay.
And I'm gonna say you're gonna need to roll an acrobatics for that.
I can't roll in athletics?
No.
Damn it.
Because you're trying to dodge these wires. If you were trying to hit the wires, I'd let you roll in athletics.
Respectable.
A 15?
Yeah.
15 doesn't do it, my friend.
Damn it.
You're gonna need to roll a dexterity saving throw.
Well, wait, that wasn't what I was trying to do. I wasn't trying to go into the trap.
No, okay, so before, I'm going to keep that roll, but I'll describe to you what's happening in case you don't want to do what I just said. You have to pass through this webbing of trap.
Oh, so in order to get up to where the bell is. Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, the webbing of trap hangs underneath the bell.
I misunderstood how it was set up. I thought it was just up, like higher up.
No.
Okay.
Who has the highest nature?
I don't want to do that then. I want to retract my action.
You think about it, and then you picture how poorly it would probably go with a 15 and decide against it. You rolled a 15 in your head.
I have a +4 to nature.
Only Tægen was here.
Tægen loved leaves.
Tægen loved leaves.
What's Skiel's intelligence?
Skiel's
nature.
Nature knowledge is as such a +3, which is the same as my intelligence modifier.
Yes. All right, so
my
Xoasin,
perception, however, is a +5.
Yes. Whoever has the highest nature, which it sounds like it's Xoasin, roll me a nature check, and I'll give you advantage on it, as you guys are kind of all spending the time to just sort of look around the room and see what you can figure out.
So,
I'm outside right now. Can you just roll me 2 20s with the digital dice?
Yeah.
And we'll add.
So.
Oh no. I really hope, for our sake, that they aren't bad rolls.
Oh no. Oh god.
What am I doing? Nature with
knowledge nature
with what?
For him? With advantage.
With advantage, okay.
You have to sing it.
It's a 12 plus his nature, which is a 16. And he avoided a natural 1.
Whoa.
Whoa. Okay, so Xoasin, you realize as you guys are kind of looking around, this wood floor is a little weird. You don't recognize exactly what it is, but it's a kind of wood that is known for like its sponge-like properties.
It's bouncy wood, guys. It's spongy bouncy wood. I'm going to convey this to the group.
Okay, if he conveys that to the group, can I go ahead and do a knowledge check myself with advantage? Just to see if that, like, clicks anything in my brain pan. You want me to do?
Sure.
You want me to do just a regular intelligence, a flat intelligence?
You can do a nature. It'll be the same thing, right? A
Yeah.
+3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. No, that doesn't ring any bells.
You don't know.
What the wood is
It's not
called?
really. Yeah, you don't know what the wood is called, but you know that it can soak up different things. Like holy water would probably soak up and sponge the ground a little bit. Light it can soak up, so like it can soak up sunlight or moonlight as a thing. And then it reflects that depending on if it's sharply focused moonlight. You don't know what it's called or where this wood is from, but you've heard of it before.
I've
Bucky,
heard of its properties.
Yes, you've been studying this undercommon the entire time in between getting shot at by pythons. And you again look over the notebook full of instructions on how to dissect animals and organ names and things and drawings. And the repeating phrase, "In the night's tender touch, the silence unravels. The heart that hides the key shall bring forth the forgotten bell's song." Roll one more. We'll say roll another insight.
I never rolled an insight to begin with.
Well, you're gonna roll an insight now, baby.
Roll that insight, baby.
Baby, roll it up.
What just happened?
You're dumb.
You rolled an insight and you got a 12.
Okay.
High rolling.
No?
Okay, so
Okay.
Can I use something for that?
yeah, you have lucky.
You have
can
lucky.
do 3 rerolls.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll use one hit of lucky. What the fuck?
Use it again.
Yeah, oh,
What did it say?
The first time it rolled a 9, and
I'm
then
not
the
talking
second
about the
time
dice.
it rolled a 9. Oh.
It's in the chat. In the night's tender touch, the silence unravels. The heart that hides the key shall bring forth the forgotten bell's song.
Wait, where is it in the chat? Oh, I
The
see it.
standard
Heart that
for
hides the
fighting
key.
campaign.
The night's tender touch, the silence unravels.
At this point, as you're thinking, you look up at the bell and you notice that there's wind outside. And these slats in the windows are kind of like hitting against the sides of the wall. Except they are making zero noise.
Okay.
And it becomes clear at this point that there's some sort of silence cast or emanating from the bell. The bell has silence cast upon it.
So when I shot at the bell, it made no noise?
You didn't shoot at the bell because I described the webbing and you said that you wanted to not. Because you would have to shoot through the webbing covering the bell.
Oh, I think I missed that. Because I still totally would have taken the chance for it.
Oh, well, you can now.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll totally do it. Let me just, like, roll
Roll to hit the bell, and we will give it half cover. So that gives it a +4 to its AC. So you got to beat a 14. And if you miss, you're going to set off the trap.
Okay. Let's see here.
Heart that hides the key. What fucking heart? I'm gonna look around the room. Does anything resemble a heart?
There are like etchings, not etchings, but like as you're looking around, there are charcoal drawings kind of in the wood a little bit.
I'm gonna start investigating each drawing. I'll take my time, so I'm not under any pressure here, unless while he's doing his shot. So if it sets off the trap, then fuck it.
Nope, it does not set off the trap, and the bell does not ring. When you shoot the bell with, are you shooting it with Spidey, or are you shooting it with an actual crossbow?
Just because I didn't have anything else to use, I used the crossbow. But
Alright.
we can assume that it was Spidey.
Okay. It hits the bell. The bell moves as if it's ringing, but it makes zero noise whatsoever.
I'm gonna bring to the attention everyone. There are charcoal drawings around on the floor and such. You should try and find something with a heart or something that resembles a heart.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and do an investigation then.
I'm gonna roll a perception to see if I recognize, because I assume in the notes I read there was like drawings of hearts, because I assume it wouldn't be like the typical heart shape that you see.
Yeah,
So-
these are like some regular animals and some fantastical
Yeah.
animals.
I'm gonna look around at these to see which looks like what was described as a heart in the notes that I was reading.
Okay. Skiel, you got a 12?
Yeah, 12 on my perception.
I got a 17.
17. These, what appeared to be drawings, like small drawings, are actually one big drawing of an animal. This is some sort of like big crab-like creature with two big claws and then two littler claws coming out like Xoasin's second arms.
Okay.
But there's a heart clearly on it.
I'm
Drawn
gonna go over to it
that
and
matches the notes.
Okay, I'm gonna go over to it and just see if there's anything, like if it's like a loose brick that I can pull up, or if there's some sort of thing there that I can interact
Yeah,
with.
you're taking your time, and Xoasin, because
Yeah, he just froze.
the heart is drawn.
You froze.
Yeah, you froze.
Yeah, start over. You said Xoasin. That's all.
Am I back?
Yeah, you're back.
Okay. Xoasin, you find this as well because you were taking the time to just examine the room and the floor. There is a hatch underneath where the heart is drawn in charcoal. And you can lift out like a square about this big. There's a lever.
Nice.
And the lever
Nice, Bucky.
is made of crystal.
I'll pull the hatch out and hold it. You want to pull that, or
I'll go ahead and pull it.
Yeah, you will.
And I'll bop it, I'll twist it, I'll pull it.
Okay, so imagine a handle like this.
Mhm.
It goes down on both sides, and then you pull like this, like you would pull the
So
start.
it's like a pull cord for a lawnmower.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, it's like a pull cord for a lawnmower, except it's a lot thicker of a rope, and it's made to ring this bell.
I'm gonna use
Uh,
my dwarven strength of awesomeness and just yoink. I'm gonna yoink
All right, the
that
bell
shit.
makes no noise. The bell
I'm a-
yoinks hard, and it
I'm gonna make it harder.
swings back and forth, but it makes no noise. Something needs to be done to this lever before it will allow the bell to ring.
I'm going to.
And the
roll
first
something
part
to
is the
see.
knight's tender touch, the silence unravels.
Okay. Okay, I'm going to then try to pull it back without all of my.
I'm going to
dwarven awesomeness
shine.
and
I'm going to
strength.
shine the moonlight with the mirror onto the lever.
Okay, it shines on the lever. The lever starts to glow slightly, but you can tell that it's like some sort of crystal that's charging up a little bit, but it would need a more direct beam of moonlight to power up to whatever. it's
Is this
trying to do.
mirror a like a silver mirror, like it probably would be?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to take out my Tinker's tools. I'm going to place the mirror on Spidey's round head, and I'm going to ping it until
Okay.
it makes a convex or a concave bulb to
Okay.
where it focuses the light into more of a direct beam instead of a...
You're a real nerd, aren't you?
Yes, sir!
Aren't we all?
No, I'm not.
Oh yeah, baby.
Mm.
Actually,
Dungeons and Dragons.
Dungeons and Dragons.
Didn't think I'd be that smart, did you, Brandon?
Oh yeah.
I don't know why you guys were so afraid of the fucking holy water.
I mean,
Because
after
we have a vampire.
Yeah, but he also said I could stand in the corner and be fine.
after I figured out that it was holy water, then I wasn't really concerned with it.
I wasn't
Well, but
either,
why not?
especially once
I just
he
don't
said
see
I
what
could go over there.
I just don't see what the point
I
of
gotta pee, I'll be right back.
setting off the trap would be. You know,
Well,
If
here's my thing:
we can
is
get
if
around
we
it.
set off the trap, is it going to lock a door or something? We don't know. It could easily lock us out.
yeah.
D&D would be completely over.
It could
Locks us
it
in.
could
Stuck here
spread it
forever.
could spread holy water everywhere. The wood beneath us, he said that it was acted like a sponge, so technically the water would like seep into the wood and spread throughout it, and then he wouldn't be safe anymore. I mean, he wouldn't take that much
mean-
damage, but still.
And plus, does that get affected like through clothing?
I don't know.
Eh,
Because boots are a thing.
it depends on what Brandon wanted to do.
Kill Bucky
Yes.
in real life.
Bum bum bum. I'm working. Remember the Ethan? Remember the image that we made for you,
Remember?
Yeah.
and it had orange hair. I'm working on turning that
Yeah.
silver.
Yeah, that would be cool.
That's what I've been kind of doing.
Nice. How many? A skelly?
Yeah. Skeletons.
Nice.
It's a,
Very cool.
we just make sure it's
Yeah, I'll make sure it's first.
I think that'll probably be good enough.
Still there. Yeah, I'll reslice it.
No, baby.
I'll work on it tomorrow. For the day off.
Okay, so the your idea works. You direct the moonlight towards this handle until it begins to glow bright enough that it looks like it's charged, like it doesn't glow any brighter. It's about the size, or it's about the brightness of like a 100-watt bulb, although it is not hot to the touch or warm to the touch.
Mm-hmm.
Look at
Actually,
Buckenwald. Now,
actually,
Bucky, now's your chance.
I'm going to lightly pull it back.
Jerk it with all your might.
Jerk it.
Tyrrell says.
Jerk it out.
Tyrrell begins to chant jerk.
Jerk it with all your might.
All right. All right. So you pull the handle, and the bell begins to swing back and forth, and whatever was holding up this silence has been broken by the moonlight shining on the handle, and the bell begins to ring loud and clear, and you guys are deafened. You can cover your ears. You're not actually deafened with the condition deafened. It's just fucking loud because you guys are standing underneath the giant bell. And then you see the hatch that was locked in the middle of the floor slightly like raise up, like it's unlocked.
Yeah.
I'm gonna skitter, or I'm gonna send Spidey over to skitter underneath of it to hold it just in case.
Okay. So let me ask you, nerds, would a bell ringing 5 feet from wire and vials suspended, a bell that big, set them off?
It depends.
think?
It depends.
They resonate.
It depends on how hairline the attachment is to what would have released the trap. In theory, absolutely, it could.
I'm thinking like if the tone of the bell is the right frequency to where it like has like sympathetic vibrations or resonation, and it might
Yeah,
Yeah.
Bucky, roll a dexterity.
I would argue that the bell would have to roll to set it off, but
Okay, so we will say that the trap has 5 hit points because it's basically wire.
Mm-hmm.
Why don't you just do a
bell-
percentage chance? Like it's 50% chance or 60% chance that it sets it off? That's just a thought.
The bell's gonna do, I think, a D8 thunder.
all right.
Okay.
Na thunder.
Oh, 1. It does not set off the trap.
Nice.
Damn, that's
No
lucky.
deck save for
So the
Bucky.
bell rings, and then the vials shudder, and
We
we
hear little tiny tinkles.
and our buttholes tighten, and then all is well.
Except the rat lets out a little pellet.
Nice.
Thanks, Brandon.
Buckenwald
And
leaves
then
a
shakes it down.
dwarvenly shit in his pant. God bless.
God bless.
I don't know why everybody else is scared of the fucking holy water. It's not.
I don't know
anybody
either.
else.
I was thinking it would lock us out. That's my thing, is we would be locked out, you know?
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, no, I don't even know what would have happened if you guys would have.
You don't
got
even know,
fucked.
Brandon.
You don't even know. Shut up, Bucky.
So I'm going to
Shut
go
up,
over
Brandon.
and open the trap door.
All right,
Help
there's
these little
stairs.
guys out.
There's stairs leading down to a room. The stairs go down 10 feet into another room. The room is not lit, but
Bam.
you can see because you have dark vision.
All right, Spidey. Can you go check that out for us real quick?
It starts to, or Skiel nods at it, and it starts to head down and check it out.
It's got one like flashlight light that it's sweeping back and forth as it's looking down there, and in between
Oh.
you guys can kind of
Point of order.
yes.
Can I have imbued his light as a that one lantern?
The lantern of invisibility or whatever.
Yeah,
Flashlight.
that it
Yeah, the one that lets you see ghosts.
the one that lets you
It's a
see
flashlight?
invisible things, and
Oh yeah.
yeah,
Sure. That sounds cool.
sweet.
It was good thinking. Unfortunately, in this situation, it yields nothing.
That's
There's
fine.
no invisible stuff that it sees down there.
I'll take it.
Flashlight does not work.
Yeah, it doesn't spin. Spidey does report to you that on the other side of the door, like on the underside of this trap door that was facing the room he just investigated, there was something written.
He says what?
Take a look
There was something written.
On which door?
on the door. Yeah.
The trap door.
Oh, okay.
Not the side facing you guys, but the side that was facing down.
Okay. I tug on Buckenwald and point up to the door because it's probably going to
Okay.
be an
I'm
undercommon again.
I'm gonna
I'm gonna
fling it
go-
open lightly. I'm not gonna let it slam, but I'm gonna open it the rest of the way.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna go and read whatever the undercommon says.
All right,
It
it's
is
not written in
Undercommon.
Undercommon. It's actually written in Elven. Do you speak Elven?
I do not, but I think the elf here does.
That
Yeah, I do.
was a big dumb
If he
laugh from
didn't,
me.
I'd be concerned.
It's written in Elfie, and what it says is, "Do not ring bell." Repeat, "Do not ring bell." Undead. One more time, "Do not ring bell."
Oh, guys, there's undead coming now. We should probably take this holy water with us.
Y'all should have just set off the trap.
I poke Buckenwald again,
I look over at Skiel.
and I rope
Rope.
Wait, I got an idea.
animated.
I'm gonna pull out the animated rope and give it to Skiel.
Is the rope animated now? Can I tell it to do things?
Yeah.
If you are out of the room, On the door, or on the trap door, that's where the anti-magic field emanates from, is the door itself. So as long as you are out of the room that you guys were in, the belfry, and in the secondary room, then yes, the rope works.
Okay. So, well, I was just going to try and send it up to where we could just collect the vials, but...
As soon as you get it up the stairs, the rope... Blip.
Yeah.
He has
What if
rope
we do it
rectile
like
dysfunction.
like those weight reflex games that they have at like malls and shit, where they like drop and grab them. I could maybe grab 4. You could maybe grab 2. Buckenwald could maybe grab 2. The Eric Coker could maybe grab 2. We roll dexes after we set it off.
Tyrell's like, I could probably grab them all.
I grabbed all of them.
Just give me some whiskey.
I got one in each feather.
I got 27.
While we're discussing this, Tyrell just goes and gets them all.
I was going to say, yeah, fun fact, he can fly. He flies up and grabs all the vials.
We'll say he's careful enough to not set off the trap, and I'll say that there was 12 vials total. And
I'll spot him in case he sets off the trap.
7 of them.
I'll at least grab a couple of them.
All right, so he gets 7, and Xoasin, roll me a dex to see how many you can catch.
I'll go ahead and try and catch him too.
And Skiel, okay.
I'm also gonna roll a dex.
Yeah, I got a 15 plus
I got a rock.
4. I got a 19 if I just use my dex.
All right, you catch 2.
I think about it and then don't.
Oh, I got a 20, not that.
I have 4. Oh, okay.
Dirty 20, bitch.
All right, so you almost catch 2 more with your secondary arms, and then Skiel flips off of Spidey and does some crazy shit and catches 1 in a hand and then 1 in his tail. It's one of the sickest things you've ever seen, honestly.
Sick.
And you've seen Dimitri.
For a split
Dimitri.
second.
Oh, cool.
So cool.
Also in this room, there is an altar of some kind. It looks very well kept. It is a treasure room of some kind. There are bags of gold that have been left. Not big overflowing
The bottom of the
bags.
steps, or
No, in the room that you guys are just in. So not the trap room, but directly down the stairs where you could see the trap door that said "Do not" and warning you about undead.
Yeah.
This is an altar, and this is clearly money left to this altar. There's also a pool of magic. It looks like some sort of swirling magical mist in the middle of this altar in a bowl. Looks like dry ice, but blue.
So this is just down the steps, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so when I walk
So you
down the
guys are,
steps, does
right
it open up into a basement room, or is there a sharp turn into a door, or is there?
Okay, so we'll say this tower was 60 feet tall. It was 6 stories. The bell tower was story 6. The room you guys were in was story 5, or floor 5. The room you guys are now in is floor 4. So you guys you're not even on the ground floor yet. You're in floor 4.
Oh, okay.
On the 4th floor.
So there are more steps.
Yes, there are more stairs going down.
Where? Is it a continuous, back and forth staircase, or is it
yeah, this goes straight down. There are no more floors. There are just wooden stairs going up from the floor. So you can, look down to the floor.
Before we go any further, I'm going to start and suggest that everyone grab 2 holy water like I have. Whoever has the leftovers, store them. Just in case we come upon some undead.
I'm gonna just hold the bag of holding open for all the extra and mine, because I don't know if I don't even want to touch that. So
I don't want to touch.
What has I missed?
I don't want to wait.
You guys have got out of the room.
Okay.
You solved the trap.
It was too long.
You just got into the next room. You rang the bell. When you got into the next room, there was a sign that said, "Do not ring bell, undead."
Oh, wonderful.
So we
Well, I mean-
collected all the holy water. Well, all of us as a group. You grabbed more than others, but we all need to have 2.
Okay.
And then, I mean, I'll start down the steps. I'll take a look at the altar and see if I can figure out who it's to. before we
Does
move on, but
my
I'm just not wanting to really mess with it.
does my I can create. I'm gonna look around for a jug. Any kind of jug that's sitting down here, whether it be
Yeah.
like fancy or not.
Yeah,
I
there's
have
some
a
perfume
flask
jugs.
if you need a.
I'm gonna pull out my 2 jugs.
It's fine.
I've
He
also
said that
got-
there is one. We're good.
Everybody's.
Every time
Everybody's got
we
fucking
rest-
jugs around here. Jesus.
Nice, you don't mention jugs around this party.
Fucking.
Oh, we got
I'm
jugs.
I just go.
I think we made it canon that every time we take a long rest, Ptyrl does glass blowing. So there's probably a shitload of
What?
glass
You
vials
just
and
sound
glass.
like glass
What?
clinking together constantly.
When was this made?
A while
when was
ago.
this lore added to the patch notes?
It was a while ago. Like back in Vampire Lady Town.
Back in May Day.
Back in
Rosemary?
May, we loved each
That was
other.
like 8 years ago.
Yeah, they're probably all sitting in the bag of holding. If you need something.
So I'm
Big
going
for
to.
carrying.
I'm
I
going
reach in and
to-
pull out Tyrrell's jugs.
I'm going to infuse it with alchemy jug.
Okay.
If it can make holy water. I just need to look at the item alchemy jug.
I would be surprised if it could.
I would be surprised if it couldn't.
Oh.
Yeah,
Fuck
same.
you, Brandon.
I'd be surprised if it couldn't.
You think it could make holy water?
I think anything could make
Yeah.
holy water.
You know how you make holy water? You
Put
boil
your
the
lips
hell out of
together
it.
and blow.
Why is it
Xoasin,
not opening?
roll an
Google
Arcana
Chrome?
for knowledge of this
I'm gonna
altar.
have to use lucky.
You can
I
get-
got-
I was
actually,
gonna
got
say
a
you can get
14. I got a
advantage
5
on
plus
this.
9.
You can get advantage on this roll.
Emotional damage.
Stop.
Oh my
That's
god,
the-
it's so loud.
Got a 26 total. 17 plus 9 is my Arcana.
Okay, this is Bacab. It's got some weird, different things to the symbol of Bacab, but mostly this is to the god of magic.
Oh wow. All right, I'm gonna turn around and walk away. Need to get out of here.
It's fucking cold, by the way. Everywhere you guys are, you're very cold,
I'm always cold.
Yeah.
except for Bucky.
I'm gonna stop and I'm gonna do a perception, see if I can hear the undead it was talking about.
Okay.
2 plus 6. I got an 8.
An 8. It is very silent, almost, besides the sound of Ptyrl munching on some crackers in game. He's like, as a bird, he's...
I'm gonna look around everyone and go.
And, yeah, suddenly you hear banging against the door. 4 floors down. Something is banging against the exit to this tower. Very
I'm
loudly.
dead.
Bang, bang.
Okay.
Hello.
Ceramic
Down there.
jug appears to be able to hold a gallon of liquid and weighs 12 pounds, whether full or empty. Sloshing sounds can be heard from within the jug when it's shaken, even if the jug is empty. You can use an action and name one liquid from the table below to cause the jug to produce chosen liquid. Afterward, you can uncork the jug as an action and pour that liquid out up to 2 gallons per minute.
Wow, that's actually
Really
that's a
slow.
lot. That's ridiculous. It's faster than the urinal.
Oh yeah, I guess it is. I guess it would be. The maximum amount of liquid the jug can produce depends on the liquid you named. Once the jug starts producing a liquid, it can't produce a different one or more of one that has reached its maximum until the next dawn. So I can pour out 8 ounces of poison, or 8 ounces of acid, half an ounce of basic poison, 4 gallons of beer, 1 gallon of honey, 2 gallons of mayonnaise.
All right.
Is that an instrument?
one quart of oil, 2 gallons of vinegar, 8 gallons of fresh water, 12 gallons of salt water, and 1 gallon of wine.
You guys had access to one of these, actually. I didn't realize that Skiel could do one.
Yeah.
Winston had 4 of them for sale.
Yeah.
So,
If you remember
how
it,
high
Berserker.
proof is that wine? Is that wine
No. Because
From what
wine
I'm
is typically not high proof enough to be flammable, I don't think.
feel? I
Correct.
have a
Typically not.
I have a liter of oil for my lamp. If you can make water, mix the oil in with it and get more oil out of water, I think, or at least spread it out. Like to spread it out. Flames hurt undead. I don't know. Acid would be good too. Whatever you're feeling.
Gotcha. So yeah, I will.
I'm going to, once I hear this thumping, I'm going to run down to the bottom floor. just to
Where's-
see
where's
everything
the
else.
thumping
I need
happening?
to see what our base floor.
Okay, so you guys are at the 4th floor of this tower. The thumping is happening at the bottom of the tower. There's a wooden door into the tower. You can look straight down where the wooden stairs just go straight down. There's no more floors. It's just wooden stairs straight down.
I
The last.
I
40
pull on.
floors.
I tug on Xoasin, and
I'll stop.
take the animated rope and tie it off, and then just drape it down, and tell it to just descend. And then I grab onto it and slide as far 50 feet down as I can before commanding it to swing over to the stairs, so I can descend the rest of the way that way.
Okay.
That
It's
works.
40,
I'll
it's
just do the
40
same.
feet down.
Huh? Okay.
It's 40 feet down.
So we reach the bottom faster than just taking the stairs. Is the whole point of it.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Okay. Yeah, the door is
I see.
cracking. Something is smashing against this door and breaking through.
All right, I command the alchemy jug to start pouring out oil in front.
Mayonnaise.
Of the, mayonnaise. I'll do mayonnaise.
Flammable mayonnaise.
Hey, mayonnaise is oil based, guys.
It's like that. It's egg based.
It's oil and egg based.
Yeah, oil and egg.
It's a
an
mixture of
egg.
oil and egg.
I'll mix
It's an
you with
emulsion.
an egg.
Yes, it is.
All right. What
Can we have a special DM liquid that's just flammable mayonnaise? just so we can so we can have it.
Do you want me to
It's a
roll?
prop.
Do you want me to roll an intelligence just to see if I can get it high enough to?
In this case, instead of eggs and olive oil or vegetable oil, it's eggs and fucking motor oil.
eggs
or
and
some shit.
kerosene?
Yeah,
It's in kerosene.
eggs and diesel.
But you did grow up in a steampunk era.
You were
All right,
living in a material
We
world.
will say that there's a 50% chance that the mayonnaise is flammable.
Okay, I'll take that chance.
Do you want 51 and up, or do you want?
You want nickel front or nickel back? I'll flip a nickel right now.
Oh, God.
You want high or low, Rem? High or low?
I'll take high.
Who's rolling? Oh, there's
142.
84.
Someone rolled 2 D100s.
Yeah, I did on accident.
Okay, well, you still got high.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
Okay.
about 50%.
Yeah, so yes, the mayonnaise is flammable.
All right. 73. There now. It's fair.
But the wine fucking.
That's almost exactly half.
That is.
What you
That's
rolled.
hilarious. Okay.
But no, the wine was not flammable. But the mayonnaise is fucking Chipotle style.
Oh yeah.
This is Louisiana mayonnaise.
Oh, I love it.
It's
Fucking
so
love it.
good.
It's red for some reason.
All right. So
All right,
yeah,
so
we'll
you
spread.
guys are on the actual map now, Rim. I activated a map.
Yeah, I see. I'll also, I don't want to light it on fire just yet, but I assume, Xoasin, that you have shooty flame boy like from your
Oh, wait.
fingers?
Shoot a flame boy.
I have an idea.
Ethan, I think you were muted.
I have. I mean, I fire. Yeah.
Okay. But I don't want to set it off just yet because it's going to create difficult terrain anyway. Like they're going to have to roll dexes to not. Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear us?
Yes.
Okay. But it's going to create difficult terrain, and they're probably going to have to roll a dex save to not fall because it's still grease.
Gotcha. Well, wait.
I'm gonna
so
roll
where are you
around in the
spreading
mayonnaise
it?
and pretend I'm a slug.
In front of the
No. Don't do that.
in front of the door, and I'm just going to use all 2 gallons of mayonnaise.
That's a lot of mayonnaise.
I'm
man.
gonna fill the floor as much as
Wait.
I can as we start to ascend back up the stairs.
Before you do that, I had an idea I wanted to run by you.
Okay, you can do that while I go.
Never mind.
I'm gonna get out my flint and steel.
What are you gonna steal?
The flint.
The flint on the steel.
Boo. Why is it so hard?
Or actually, you know what I'm
Because
gonna
you're
do
attracted to
instead?
me.
I'm gonna go over and I'm gonna touch Skiel, and I'm gonna cast Dragon's Breath on him at a 2nd level. So you can do 3d6 of whatever Dragon's Breath he wants. I'm assuming he'll pick fire.
Yeah.
I'm going to let you know what this is. You can now breathe the elements like a dragon, little guy.
Thumbs.
It lasts up to concentration up to 1 minute.
All right, so you are burning the door, or you're
not
setting it and
setting
waiting
it on-
for the thing to.
We're not setting anything on
Not
fire
yet.
yet. We're just coating the floor so it will create difficult terrain as well as make them have to roll to stand.
Okay, so let us go ahead and roll what we like to call initiative. If you guys want to do a fight tonight.
Bet.
Sure.
You think
All
we
right.
can do it in 10 minutes?
Natural 1. Yeah, I think so.
Depends on what we're fighting.
We got this.
Remington, quit. I see your cursor. Quit moving.
No combat.
I'm rolling initiative, motherfucker.
Oh, I thought you were moving.
Actually,
Your cursor was going right over the hidden monsters I have.
No.
I thought you were. picking
Ptyrl
up
is just going to hide this fight. He's not going to join in at all.
All of us suck.
Because Ptyrl is almost dead.
Oh yeah, I
What?
forgot about that.
The fight.
Oh yeah, from the last fight. That's right. You guys didn't get it.
we still have some damage to have been taken.
Well, it seems like you guys better not die then, eh?
Skills at 67, I think it says.
69.
Yeah, 67.
I'll roll initiative just to go hide.
All right.
I'm a regular Hushin. I can hand it. The regular something? Is that like 4 or something?
Whoa, you're
Yeah,
getting
you're
like
breaking
super
up.
robot.
Yeah.
What?
You were super robot there for a second. What'd you say?
Oh, I have like 3 regular healing potions left. Do they do like 2d4 healing or?
Whatever healing potion they are.
They're just the regular base healing. Like they're not anything
Then, yeah, it's
special.
2d4.
I've had them for a long time.
Yeah, it's 2d4. What'd you say your initiative was, Ethan?
I mean, 1. Ptyrl, if you want a healing potion, I can give you one. Or if you're just gonna hide, you can hide.
You should probably just save them.
Okay.
All right. Combat. Wait.
Figured we'd be holding our
zombie.
actions till they bust through anyway.
Yeah.
Gross.
Bust.
Not.
They're gonna bust. Okay. All right, so first one comes through. Ogre, Zombo,
Oh God.
Skiel. Do you want to move yourself down to where you were?
Where are the steps at?
The stairs that you guys came in are right here.
Okay, so yeah, he and I were like descending back up the stairs.
Okay. So what you guys, I didn't describe this room also, but what you guys are in is an old chapel of some kind. The pews have been pushed off to the side. The barrels in the corners are far from having anything useful in them. This is a very old room in a very old tower. The red lights that are burning look like some sort of red ever-burning torches. They're not actual torches. They're like magical rods of some kind.
Oh, Skiel, by the way, you have 15-foot cone of whatever element.
Okay.
As my initiative action, I'm going to unceremoniously take my sword off my belt and throw it into the bag of holding, and then draw out my brand new shiny weapon.
Shing. Oh, it shines. In the
I picture
moonlight.
you said the God's Roar was white, right?
Yeah.
I imagine it.
Off-white.
Okay, I imagine it giving off a very faint yellowish glow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it can look however you want. I mean, since you designed the weapon, it can pretty much look
like
however
it's
you
pea
want.
stained.
Yeah.
Like
So, would you like
it's
me
been
to
peed
describe
on.
my pea-stained weapon?
Yeah, describe your pea-stained weapon while I go pee in real life.
Can you stain my weapon? Wait, that sounded gay. Anyway, so I draw out my weapon. My weapon is... How long did I decide it was? It's about 2.5 feet long. It has about maybe...
Always exaggerating.
Shut the fuck up. I can't remember... No, Fuck, I can't remember how long... Anyway, it's like the length of a two-handed weapon. About a third of the bottom of the weapon is the handle, and it's kind of shaped like an axe head, or like an axe handle. And it's made with wood from the Feywild. And then there's a light crossguard where the wood ends. It's about almost 2/3 of it is a sword blade, like a single-edged sword blade, and then at the top, instead of it coming to a point, there's like a small hammerhead.
Why would you do single-edged?
Because of the way the weapon is. Because it's like a cross between a long sword and a warhammer with a slightly longer handle.
But longswords are double-edged.
I know. I said the length of, weird. Shut up. Because it's a hammer, I feel like I would have a spike on the back of the hammer, and it wouldn't be conducive to have an edge there.
You never know.
Oh, I forged it how I wanted, Ptyrl. You fucking bird.
Yeah, you fucking bird over here. Yeah, hey, over here. You got
What, you a fucking bird?
You got feathers and everything. You got a beak. You got a beak down. You got what kind of beak is you got over here? Is it like a flesh tearing beak, or is it a seed eating beak?
What?
Hey, Adrian!
Okay, Rocky Balboa, if that is your real name.
Adrian!
So, guys, I think our plan should be to push past these zombies if we can to get the fuck out of here after our big set off. Like, we really need to run and gun. Because if this is a whole town full of undead, we probably can't fight them all.
It's our fault.
The same.
We're terrible people.
Listen, I want to know when Xoasin the Mad Dog became such a pussy.
Listen,
He hasn't experienced the blood fields of Ishtar in a while.
I'm just trying to say that we've already whittled our party down because Tægen's in jail, and then our monk, who is the OP fighter, is also telling us he's going to hide and not participate in combat, then we definitely need to just push past all these town full of undead instead of fighting every single one.
Ptyrl is covered in blood.
I'll die on that hill.
Has multiple broken bones.
Meanwhile, Xoasin is being a
spells
little
did I fucking
bitch,
take?
and I'm about to tank an undead ogre zombie and a ghast as a vampire when y'all are about to hit them with exploding flammable mayonnaise.
I
for some
also
fucking
actually
reason.
have grease.
Just
As a
saying,
spell.
like, this is a nice start. We have a nice start to the battle, but there's an entire town, presumably, that this bell just called to church. Like, get in here, it's zombie Easter Sunday, bitch. And you're all like, yeah, it's fine. You know, our bowman is in jail and our bitchman's birdman's bitched out.
I'm gonna cast heroism on Xoasin since she's such a little baby bitch.
You do it on Ptyrl, who's gonna hide.
The zombie moves into the room where he's going to roll a thing.
Dex.
He's going to roll a dex
He's gonna
check.
roll his ankle and die.
Yeah.
Dex check.
There you go.
Why does it not?
He rolls a natural 1, and that's exactly what happens.
Okay, why is it not rolling? What? Okay. What's the dexterity saving throw for grease, Ram?
You're muted.
We'll just say that mayonnaise works
Let me see.
Holy cow, are you serious?
Robot.
Domo arigato,
When the
Mr.
grease appears,
Roboto.
each creature standing in its area must succeed on a dex
No,
saving
I'm
throw
not.
or fall prone. 15. A 15.
15.
I figured
He's
that's what it
gonna-
was.
He's gonna beat it.
No, he isn't. He doesn't have higher dex than fucking.
He has a
1
minus
plus
2. He
1.
rolled an
minus
11.
All right, so does it stop them immediately? They fall prone?
They fall prone.
Okay, he has fallen prone.
Your robot is hell, my guy.
Takes up.
Man,
You're
your
like a.
internet
You're looking like a
sucks.
scratch DVD right now.
How much room it takes up?
You're at a
Yeah,
again scratch DVD right now.
yeah, that's how much room the mayonnaise takes up.
Yeah,
I guess.
I literally
Patricia Mayonnaise-ica.
I poured it out. Like I covered the floor. That little white circle, that's what it is.
He filled it with his coom.
All right, does the gas make it?
Nope.
No.
Oh, what?
Ha!
Who's
Come
next?
on,
Skiel.
all right.
Skiel, use your fire.
Not yet.
Do
Oh,
it.
I forgot
Hold.
to begin combat.
Is that how much room that this thing takes up? That
Yeah.
big gray circle?
Yeah, bro.
It takes up
Ogres
that
are-
much room. How
Dude.
does it fit in the door?
Dude, it's 2 gallons. Oh, you mean the?
No. Is that how much room the ogre takes up?
Oh yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
ogres
He's a
are
large size.
ogres are big. Yeah.
no,
wait,
that big gray
Get them to
door. Is
fight
that
each
right?
other.
They
a
busted
double
through the
door.
door. They also busted through.
No. What's the gray circle?
That's
the fucking mayonnaise.
Okay.
That's the
okay.
mayonnaise,
That's-
bro.
Jesus.
It's the fucking mayonnaise.
Sorry. I thought it was the ogre.
We just said it was the fucking mayonnaise. You were thinking about the ogre.
Man,
you
I
said
got
it was
an
the
ogre
mayonnaise
slaying
about
knife.
12 times.
Oh
It's the
man,
ogre.
the other
Oh.
ogre makes it.
Oh man, Ace, and he moves up to.
It's
Fucking
still
shut
the
considered.
fuck up.
It's still considered difficult terrain.
All right.
So his speed
he
is
moves
halved.
over. He moves over out of the mayonnaise a little bit, and he's done.
All right then.
He's done, innit?
And it's Tyrl's turn. Tyrl, you're going up them stairs.
Yep.
Going up them stairs.
All right,
go.
are you gonna roll a hide, or are you just going up?
Yeah, I will. I will stealth.
Okay, you can make it up to the top of the stairs because you're fast and you can fly.
I stealthed.
He calls it stealth because he doesn't want to hide.
What did you get?
Why am I disadvantaged?
Because you hit the wrong button.
The higher.
No, every time I click it, it just goes disadvantage. Why do I have a disadvantage on stealth?
I guess the
Maybe-
game wants you to have disadvantage.
What?
Are you wearing armor or something now?
You
No.
shouldn't.
Yeah. Does it not? Maybe like refresh your page.
Yeah, I just rolled it on your page, and there did not impose a disadvantage.
Hang on, I'm refreshing. Waiting. Wow, it's broken.
Everything.
That one
is
just did it an
broken.
advantage.
Yeah, because I picked advantage.
Oh, okay.
I brought
It
my
didn't
battle.
even give me one to pick.
Weird.
Dang.
You clicked
Okay,
on the
that's not
word?
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Bucky. Tyrl's
Hi.
hiding. It's your
Ptyrl
go.
is hiding.
You got some mayonnaise in
Okay,
your
so
way.
it's a. Okay. The ogre that. Which ogre do I want to hit? The one that's that got out.
Okay,
I'm
that's
going
this one right
to-
here.
Yes. I'm going to take my weapon with both hands, bring it back over, and just yeet.
Okay.
And then, so that's going to be a 1d20 plus 3,
Yes.
correct? To hit.
No, it's your full attack.
Oh, what the fuck? No, that doesn't count.
You have lucky.
Yeah, I know. I'm using it.
Okay, now let's see what happens when I do it again.
Okay. So I got a 16.
Yeah, you hit him. You probably
Okay.
would hit him
Okay.
with the other roll.
Yeah,
So-
something was broken, so and now it gives me an
Okay.
option.
So now my for damage, what did we doing for damage for this? It would be the same as the
Yeah, just
whatever,
roll
right?
normal damage. So what
Which
you're
is
doing
what?
is you were just. Oh.
like what is a normal damage roll? That's what I don't know.
Just hit on your sheet. It's
his new weapon.
I know, but
yeah.
were you not using the same damage as like?
Sort of.
We'll
sun
say
and
it's the
moon.
same damage as a warhammer. What's a warhammer? A D12?
I mean,
if you double hand it.
He's got a warhammer
Yeah.
+1 on him.
This is a +3 weapon.
Yeah.
So just roll a warhammer +1 and then add a +2, an extra +2 to it in your brain.
Okay. Warhammer. So for damage,
Yeah.
okay. So normal
Oh, no.
13 plus 2, so 15.
15 damage.
And the way I'm describing this works, so I throw it, it hits it, and then just like it's attached to a yo-yo or something, just comes straight back into my hand.
Yeah.
Everyone
don't
goes,
you do this,
ooh, awesome. Woo.
Why don't you do it like this instead, man? You throw it, and then when you call it back, it just magically bink, bink, and pops out of existence and pops into existence in your
No,
hand.
because I want it to be like Mjolnir.
Okay. We could just get hung up on stuff. I was trying to. Trying to
You
help you
still
out.
have a move and you have a bonus action if you want to do something with the stuff.
Okay. So what do we want to do with a throwing thing? Because I'm not
Your
gonna use
throwing
it every
thing-
time.
Your throwing
I-
thing is an action, so you get one
Okay.
attack with your throwing thing. If you're
That's
doing
the wrong
melee, you
damage,
get-
by the way.
What?
That should have been a 1d10, but that's fine.
No, because me throwing this weapon does the same damage as if I were to hit it melee. If
Oh,
that's what you're. Yeah.
Oh,
well, okay.
melee.
Well,
Brandon
two-handed,
and
wielding it two-handed is a 1d10, so you're aware.
Okay.
Oh.
I thought I just went off of what I have.
Yeah, it's
We can
because
properly fix it for the next fight.
yeah, it's because of what Versatile did for 5th ed.
So okay, so I can't attack again, but I have an action, or
No, you have a bonus action.
I have a bonus action.
Bonus
Yeah.
action and a movement if you want to take a movement. If you want to slide into that maze.
I just updated the
gonna set it on
Warhammer for
fire.
you too.
Okay. Cool. I guess I'll just move. Well, I'm gonna stay where I'm at, so I can keep an eye on this guy, because I'm out of range of whatever. I'll back up one just for Skiel when he uses fire thing, so I'm not in the direct path.
Okay.
And then I'm just going to. I'll like say I make my movement back like as the hammer's flying back at me, and I just grab it out of the air.
Okay. And it's fucking rad.
Everyone's impressed.
Yeah. Almost as cool as Dimitri. Like you're pushing up on him.
You can
Xoasin-
ignore those other rolls. I was just
Xoasin
testing.
has a single tear running down his cheek that I notice, but no one else does, and will never speak of.
Skiel, what are you doing?
Skiel is going to use. Still have no idea how to fucking do this shit. Is it only those
Mayonnaise
3,
attack.
or are there more that I can see through the doorway?
Whatever your character can see is what you can see. Where you're standing. So you can see nothing else through the doorway now.
Okay.
You can see a pillar
Yes, I can.
and some ruins. And a tree, sort of.
All right, I'm going to use my movement to go this way and survey. Okay, nothing there. Oh, I see a guy here.
He's supposed to be invisible. But he's not invisible. We'll just add him.
Okay. Well, okay, so I'm playing Skiel as a Mechanolancer.
What?
It's a sub build.
Okay.
And it's supposed my Steel Defender, which is what I ride into battle.
Mm-hmm.
It's basically a fun spin on the battlesmith. This time we're building a symbiotic mounted combatant who focuses on striking their foes with a magically empowered ride.
So he's Grand Theft Auto San Andreas.
Yeah.
I haven't
And
played that.
since I did an
Okay.
imbue for the light on Spidey,
Uh-huh.
as I ride on Spidey over to here, I just shine his light. And then I can see the
And
invisible.
you see... Hold on. Waits for everyone. Boop.
Okay.
Alright, you can look at him again.
Hey Brandon, let me show
Hello.
you my tablet. This is my tablet. Look at the game. Look at the game I'm playing.
Brandon, get the cat.
You have
Sees
created
it.
a Steel Defender
Really?
database. You can
That
Go,
is cool.
go and get the cat.
The cat's sleeping.
Brandon, go grab the cat.
She's
No,
sleeping.
but he can't right now. He's busy.
But what about talking?
Talking to the cat?
Hey, go and grab the cat.
No, he doesn't need to. We're playing D&D, baby.
Okay, let me just show like it.
Okay.
So what are we doing? What's going on?
Waiting on whatever Skiel's doing.
Yeah. Sorry. I've never played a artificer before, so I'm just trying to figure out what the fuck I'm doing.
Yeah, they always looked really complex.
Okay, so I've imbued. Oh no, I haven't done that. So my Steel Defender has an AC of 15, a speed of 40. Saving throws, Dex 5, Con 6. Immune to poison. Immune to charm, exhaustion, and poisoned. 60 feet of dark vision, passive perception of 18. Vigilant, can't be surprised. Force empowered rend, melee weapon attack plus 7 to hit, reaches 5 foot. One target you can see.
The bomb guy.
1d8 plus 4 force damage.
Hey, Tēgen. Hey, is that guy's name?
65 hit points.
Hey, Tēgen. Who showed me a cat?
Nobody. Can't. There's no cats. No.
But I thought you had a cat.
Well, not right now. He doesn't. We're fighting right now.
So, okay, so the way that this build works, if I'm riding my guy, in order my Steel Defender technically takes its turn behind me, so I have to hold my action to go after him. So from a rules perspective, that's how it's supposed to work. So I will do that as I tell him to ride over here, and we're gonna slide in. Oop! I was trying to look at the map, but looking at it on OBS. And I'm going to move up to this guy and attack him.
Not the ogre.
With the Steel Defender.
Not the Steel Defender.
Will it
defend it with
import
steel?
My Steel Defender?
That's me, the ogre.
No, it's Greg.
We should have made the ogres fight each other.
So they'd be
It
dueling.
would have been pretty. It would have been pretty on brand.
But they're zombies.
So, they're ogre zombies.
Ogres, man! I got an ogre slaying knife. It's got a +9 against ogres.
I said that already.
I know.
Ogres.
Is this it?
I don't know.
Oh, okay. I see. So yeah, we're gonna hit it with force empowered rend.
Okay. Oh, Greg.
So 20.
This is young Greg.
Instead of old Greg.
Wait,
I just found my waters.
Here's the joke. And killed.
Good.
So you got an 18 to hit.
You hit him.
And a 1d8 plus 4.
Holy
You
shit.
still have your fire. Don't ignite it.
Yeah, I'm not quite ready to yet. Plus, I'm right beside of it.
Okay.
So that's
Into the
Gotcha. It lasts a
mayonnaise.
minute.
so
or
that's
up until concentration.
so that's my Steel Defender's turn.
Okay.
Who does 12 damage to Greg?
Okay, Greg has been dealt his 12 damage. He's a big, dusting, pouring out of his mouth ogre. His skin is blue. It's cold. You can see snow blowing in through the door that they've busted. Big fat flakes.
And then
Drooling
I'm
ogres.
gonna hit him with my Lance of Warding.
Okay.
I got a dirty 20 because I rolled it on my sheet.
All right.
And then
That certainly hits him.
7 damage. Another 7.
He's
on
big
top
and
of it.
slow.
And then I will do so again with my second action. Oh no, I had to hold.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Wait, no,
And
that
there's
doesn't.
two of them.
That doesn't cost.
That doesn't
me the
cost an
action
action. No, it does not.
to hold it. That just makes me do it later. Okay.
Unless they changed it, but I doubt they did.
No,
I doubt
they
they
didn't.
would.
I just am stupid.
Hey.
And there's 2 ogres, so that would make them deuce big and slow.
25 to hit, and another
No.
7 damage.
No.
Take that, old Greg.
Oh,
No, that's
man.
young Greg.
Oh.
All right, Xoasin, what do you got?
I have to concentrate to keep up that fire breathing spell, don't I?
That's only if you get hit.
Or can I still take my action?
No, it doesn't take an action.
It doesn't
It's only
take-
if you get hit.
Yeah, it's only if you get hit that you have to roll to keep it.
Plus, the only other thing is you can't cast another concentration spell.
Yeah, you can cast anything but another concentration spell.
Okay. Gotcha. Let's see. How do I make a 20-foot radius sphere?
A drawing tool.
Yeah, I can make it for you if you want me to.
Yeah, make me a sphere.
Where do you want me to put it?
In my butt.
I want to see it right here.
Sorry.
Well, why can't I? I can't. Right where the game master. Yeah. Oh, go back. Right where my cursor is. Can you make it right here?
Right here, where the blip is.
Yeah. Yeah. Where that? Yeah. Make it right here. One square over.
Is it 20-foot radius or 20-foot diameter?
Radius.
Okay.
Actually, can you put it right here? Because then it might get all of them.
Yep.
Yeah. All right. We're fireballing up in this bitch.
Uh-oh.
Skiel's gonna die.
Skiel, no.
No, it's not going to hit him at all, actually. And we're 4th level.
Yeah, it's gonna.
Yeah,
catch that
but I'm
mayonnaise on
kind
fire.
of I'm not quite
gonna get
standing in
blasted.
the mayonnaise, but I'm pretty close.
Yeah, he's not quite standing in the mayo.
How explosive is that
A bright
mayonnaise?
It's not explosive, it's just flammable.
Yeah, but it's
flashes
being
from
hit
my
with an explosion.
and then blossoms with a low roar into an explosion of flame. Each creature in the 20-foot radius sphere centered on that point must make a dexterity saving throw of 19, which is my dex saving throw.
They barely passed a 15. Well, one
Target
barely
takes
passed a
8
15.
on a failed save or half as much on a successful one.
Oh, he's got. They're prone, so they've got disadvantage, I think.
Yep.
Yeah, hell yeah.
So.
Okay, so let me roll my 8d6 real quick.
Son of a biscuit. Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
And then young Greg doesn't have a disadvantage. He's not prone.
Oh. What did he roll? Oh,
I
an
missed
11.
Oh.
He still got a 9. They all die. All my friends.
10, 16, 17, 18, 19, 21, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Ew. Ogre zombies have a weakness to fire.
29 damage.
29.
Yeah. Or half as much on successful.
No one's safe. None of
Yeah,
them saved.
no one's saved.
I think undead are weak to fire, aren't they?
Not these ones,
Okay.
apparently. Which I guess makes sense. It's the snow. Well, no, they're ice. Would an ice creature be weak to fire or strong to fire?
It would be weak, I
Weak.
would think.
Okay, because I'm using ogre zombies, but I'm kind of changing them a little bit. Okay, yeah, I'll double the damage.
To 48,
29 is
58.
40, 58.
Damn.
Okay.
Many icy monsters are vulnerable to fire. Yep.
Okay, so young Greg's dead. He is gone. Out of combat he goes. Goodbye.
Guess he's not getting the funk in this timeline.
Please God, I miss life. Okay. Wraith has entered combat, but it enters at the end of turn, so next turn it will enter. But sorry.
Well,
Go
I'm
ahead,
not-
Xoasin, I'm sorry.
Yeah, you're good. I just have a bonus action and a movement left.
Okay.
How wide are these windows? Are they able to be jumped out of?
Yeah, they're 10 feet.
Okay. All right, boys. I gave you the perfect exit. It's time to make our exit. I'm gonna crash out. Oh, I can't go. Collide.
I'm gonna.
Can I get through to the?
What's my movement speed?
We'll say it'll take you an extra 5 feet to move through the window. These are like mausoleum windows, so there's not like glass in them. You don't have to break through them. You can just kind of climb through.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I'm jumping out. And then I'm going to use my bonus action to... Hold on.
All right. Think well, because after your turn, we're going to end for the night. And then do the rest of combat at the beginning of next sesh.
I'm going to draw my weapons. That's what I'll do.
Okay.
And then...
Why don't you just wield them instead?
Well, yeah, I'll just...
You're not an artist.
Xoasin has a soft side.
Good.
And then I'll hide, I guess.
Okay.
I can use my bonus action to hide.
Yeah. You are in the snow. You're in about 6 inches of snow. And you're in a clearing. This tower is in a clearing. Through the other window, you could see another building, although you couldn't see exactly what it was, but it was a one-story building of some kind. Where you're at now, you can see that there are clearly, like, these are pillars that stick 20 feet into the air, big stone pillars, circular, that look like they were made to support something. But beyond this clearing are trees, snow-capped trees, and you see 70, 100 zombies and ghouls and things coming out of the woods in every direction towards the bell tower. Every direction. Big fucking undead. Some, like, big monsters. Like, if you've played Left 4 Dead, you know, the big...
Tank?
Dumb muscular tank things, yeah. You see a couple of those coming at you.
Tanks or chargers?
So they're like 100 yards away or less, or...
Oh, yeah, they're in game. It would take them, I'll say, 2 minutes to get to you because they're shambling.
All right, I'm gonna let everyone know that we've got a horde with huge giant zombies, and they're gonna be here in a couple minutes.
Are you planning on running north?
What?
Or Xoasin, which way do you plan on running away from them?
Well,
I'm going out the window.
Yeah, I know, but
it's clear out here now. It won't be clear out here for long. I'll try and hold it so everyone can get out.
So shouldn't we go somewhere
I'm
else?
not running away yet. Well, we gotta get out of this building first, yeah.
I'm saying if I were to run out this other window, which way would I go to meet up with you?
Around the back.
Okay.
Yeah.
Giggity.
The music choice for this.
That's my turn.
All
Okay, that's
right.
Master.
That'd be my shit.
All right, I was muted. Okay, so we will end there. There's a horde of zombies coming at you from every direction. There's another building over here, unexplored. You guys can fuck off from this building if you want to. I originally put the building there as a place if you wanted to try to, like, fortify since you have a little bit of time. Or
I think if we were all
do...
healthy, then yeah, but we're not.
Okay, yeah, so what do you guys think you're going to do for next session, just so I know how to plan it?
I would like to
Is it empty?
get Skiel's attention and bust out this window, and then this window here, and then sprint around just so I can meet up with Xoasin and then just fuck off entirely from this place.
Okay.
Yeah, hell yeah.
I think we're gonna Benny Hill it.
Like, Xoasin, figure out which is the best way to go from here. Like,
I mean, the question.
Yeah, we need to scout it out a little bit.
I was gonna say the question is, guys. The question is do we know where the fuck we are? We literally just got shunted from a painting to somewhere we have no idea where we are. We don't even know if we're close.
We can go up in the air and look. Well, I can anyway.
He has now switched to.
But I'm in the middle of a church with a bell and a horde of zombies coming at us.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we gotta figure out the lay of the land, of course, before we figure out where we're going. But we gotta get out of the building. Yeah.
Okay, so that's where we're going to end it. If there's anything else you guys want to say, we're going to stay in combat for the next couple of rounds since there's still a couple things alive.
Sure, it's not a junior.
There will be more surprises next time. Stand.
Oh, yeah.
I a demon. World.
Yo, Mom.
I guess that was my cue to mute you guys.
Mayonnaise.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mayonnaise.
Okay, that was everybody's goodbye. You don't get a choice to say anything else. Fuck you guys. All right. Thank you all so much for watching. We will see you next week, I imagine. If not, it'll be probably the week after. But assuming nobody has to call off or no more than one person calls out for D&D, then we'll see you next Sunday. So goodbye, everybody. Goodbye.